Hey guys, welcome! Today, I'm going to teach you how to create a GIF file. This is the way you can animate on Photoshop. It's a really easy process, so I think everyone could do this. So let's try. First of all, you need to make sure you have a timeline. And by this I mean you have to have this, little window on the below your image. And to activate it, you go to Window and you select Timeline. That's basically it. That's the way you activate it, and you need that so you can create a GIF file. Not to create a GIF file, but create a GIF animation, because that's what we're doing today. So what you need is, say here we have Goku, and we're gonna have him spreading some powers. We create a ball, we create quite a wide circle, because that everything starts in a wide circle. Even the Big Bang, everything starts from somewhere. And now we're gonna change the color to, maybe blue, I guess, and maybe kind of the color of his hair. But what we want, he's not doing a kamehameha, so he's just doing some effect. Maybe the color of his hair is too pale. We need to have more saturation, because we're doing powers, we need light, and that's what we're going to do. Keep in mind, you always have to create another layer, and the new layer you create on your timeline will be exactly the same as the previous one. So care about that, think about that, and do that. We added a bit of glow. Now the animation will seem better. It's good to have a bit of glow. We created a bit more glow, so it's a smooth process, so we can make the animation seem a bit more fluid. It's not just straight out pictures, and because that looks weak. Even though I'm not doing something as complex as I would do normally, I'm just teaching you guys how to do it. So what you want to create now is another layer, and what we'll do with this layer is you'll move the ball to where you want it to be. So this is important, because you want the ball to move, but as you can see, it looks weak. It looks like the ball just goes there by its own. What you want to do is select with Shift both layers and add some frames, because this will make it more smooth. And that's what we want in an animation, is to make it as smooth as possible. That is the goal. By this time, you already know that it's going to be an explosion. And, even though it's an anime, we can't have explosions in blue, because, nothing explodes in blue. Let's keep checking. You see, it's getting smoother. Yet again, it's not perfect. I know that. It could be smoother. So we make it a red color now, because it's, it means it will explode. You're not obligated to do the same, but you kind of want it to change colors, But what we want here is for you to change the color gradually, not right after, because we want it smoothly. But it will show how much the color will change. See, it goes to, since it's directly the opposite color, there's a point in the animation where it will appear gray, and that is awful. Don't do that, guys. But at least now you know how to change the color. Try to do it as gradually as possible, even changing colors by yourself, not doing automatically by frames, because this is the easiest way to do it, and I think that is important too, because most of the people who make GIFs or GIF animations don't want it to be the most accurate stuff. Mostly it's funny stuff, and I think we could do a funny GIF animation like the one we saw. I know in this moment you already saw the animation, but yeah, I think you need to know how to do it, and then you decide if you want to do it as good as a professional animator. It's something that I'm not, because I don't animate. Or you do it just for fun. And if you're doing just for fun, then it doesn't have any point of you wasting much time on it. This is the easiest and fastest way to do an animation. You could do it with a basketball, you could do it with anything. Let's pick up a little kitty, because the explosion is going to be 3 kitties. Yes, it's it's not the best idea, but it's the one I thought about, and I need to do this to show you something. So I guess this is going to be, as you can see, all the layers before the layer have the kitty. So what you do is select all the layers, and the kitty won't appear. You just have to hide it. All the layers except the one that you want. And the new layer that you create with, the kitty's explosion, after that, all the kitties will appear, but before that, they won't. So that you need to do that, and you need to constantly do that if you're going to do a complex animation. So something I don't advise you do in Photoshop, but some people do, and it goes great, because Photoshop is a great, Photoshop CX6 is amazing for animation already, since you can render video. Animation is by itself being learned here. You could export this as a video, but I'm going to teach you how to export as a GIF. Now let's add the third kitty. It's a big kitty, as you can see, but it's Garfield. Garfield will be smaller now. So the kitties are appearing in all the timeline layers, and they shouldn't. And this is the way to solve it. It's quite easy. Now we made an explosion that will pick kitties, but the kitties don't move. So we do need the kitties to move. And so how to move them? The same way you move the ball, but this time you have to move each and every single kitty. But do it as the same way. You create layers, or I keep calling it layers, but frames. You keep creating frames, and automatically or naturally, but you have to do them so they move. Either that or they'll be stuck. I know the animation will be kind of poor, and the kitties should be like, the kitties should go beyond the map, because that's how an explosion works. It wouldn't work just how it is, but you get the point. Now, the most important part of saving a GIF file is not saving it as a regular save file, because that's how you save images. That you have JPEGs, PNGs, the ones that don't move. To save as a GIF, you need to do this. To save as a GIF, you need to save for web. And as you can see, I have my definitions to diffusion. It probably won't be this way for you, but I prefer that to no dither, because it makes it more quality. GIF is never a great quality image, but I think the max quality you can have is if you have a dither, and that's why that's its function. That's it. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe. If you like the video, don't forget the thumbs up. I would really enjoy you to comment on something I could change, something I could improve. I would like to learn with you guys too, not just teaching. And rock on.